ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
First baseman, number 48, Paul Goldschmidt.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Foul ball there. Goldie on at first. Nobody out. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's one away. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And ball one to Judge.
Aye.
Squirts away a little bit. Just
inside ball
missed.
3.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
On the corner for a strike. Runner on the go. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second.
Batting fourth, catcher Ben Rice.
Oh, that's it.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Chisholm in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-1. Just missed.
Ball that's outside.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 2 of the NLCS. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Golden opportunity right here. Huascar Brazovar gets the ball now.
And never an easy situation coming in with the runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
This one in the air, right field. That one back there, and a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Ball one there.
Outside.
And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill today, Carlos Rodon. What do you have on him, Singy? Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
Ball.
The 1-2. That ball's carrying. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. In safe at third with a leadoff triple to start the bottom of the first.
Left fielder.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Grisham under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in there.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Bo Bichette now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Rosario. Long throw to first. And Polanco is out. And that is that. Second game of the NLCS. Second inning set to go. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball one.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. The 1-2. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman
Paul Goldschmidt now.
Inside, ball 1.
Rolled to short, could be 2. On to Simeon. And that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Bellinger batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-1. You're watching the National League Championship Series. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Marcus Simeon up now for the Mets.
Marcus Simeon.
That's outside. That's a ball.
Caballero sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. That's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Grisham in position. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Carson Bean.
Hey.
Vientos off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field, on to the 3rd inning. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Boone Rice. Now pitching for the
New
Mets,
pitcher on here,
number
David
19,
Peterson. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Yeah.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto takes it in for the out. 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now doubled his first time up.
Chisholm Jr.
Well struck right field. Headed one, hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Man at second. This one in the air right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Bellinger in a full sprint. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next,
not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Juan Soto now. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Juan Soto with a rocket. And they cut into the deficit. He absolutely crushed that wall.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That catches the corner. Yo, 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the second out. Ball 1, no strikes. Two runs across in the inning here in game 2 of the NLCS. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1-2 now. Grisham sprinting for this one. And that is the inning. Back here in Queens, on to the fourth, Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Outside, that's a ball.
Rosario on the move. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Caballero in the box now. Takes strike one. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Hit on the ground, might be two. On to Simeon. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
For the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Just off the outside edge. In the dirt, blocked. 2-0. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
That's out.
High leg kick throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. In the dirt. Two on, one out. This one in the air, center field. Lindor should have this one. Brings it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Slap the other way, foul. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Citi Field. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
this looks like extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the NLCS. In the dirt. Here's a 1-1. Rosario. One out in the bottom of the fourth. So now with one away and a man at second, Carson Benj, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. One out and a runner at second. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and he popped it up. Caballero gets under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
That one finds the corner. Strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Vientos at second with 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Man on second, 2 down. Bellinger under it. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman John Gibbons Jr.
That one outside. And that's ball 1.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 2 away now. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That's off the
inside
corner. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Up the middle. Simeon, toss over to first. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Lindor in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The 1-2. Sit down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
Has some trouble with it. Flips it, and that's a great play for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 2.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Two down, nobody on.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Two now. Started after it. Appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Second game of the NLCS. All set for the top of the sixth. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
Nope, that's inside.
Fought off foul. And a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. 2-2 on the way. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Pulls that one foul. Swings and misses. That is strike two. Rosario gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Rosario runs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bichette. And there's one down. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jose Caballero. Now pitching for the Mets.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Alex Carrillo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Man at first, one away. In the air, right field. Out, number two.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Here's your one. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across. Inning over. Back here in Queens. Well, we go bottom six. Jorge. Blanco up now for the Mets. So they bring on the veteran, Tim Hill.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one at the knees for a strike. Goes down looking.
For the Mets, second baseman Marcus Semien.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
It gets down a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
For the Mets,
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The Yankees holding on to a 2-run lead here in Game 2 of the NLCS. And that one fouled off.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yerry De Los Santos.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Nope. Hey.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Late with the swing there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Rosario to second, but he beats the throw. Safe. First and second, 2 outs. Carson Benj getting ready to hit. Outside corner, there's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. Back here at Citi Field, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
That's a ball.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Ball.
Could be extra bases. Bellinger on his way home. In comes the run from second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brooks Raley.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Rice stands in here, takes ball 1 low. High fly ball out towards left field. Into the corner, but foul. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the late stages of game 2. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Chopper right side. Simeon toss over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Oh, 1.
One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2.
another ball.
Damn.
That's in there. That's strike one. That's a strike.
2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Stanton now. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Go to second. He's safe. Judge, the runner at third. Chisholm over at second with one down. And now 2-0. That's to third. Bichette whips it to first. And they got him.
Up next, for the Yankees, third baseman, Rosario.
Devin Williams into the game. And this
really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Taylor has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. Leading off, Tyrone Taylor.
Yep, that ball went out.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that turns the lineup over.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone. Get to, and you're never trying.
Brent Hedrick takes over on the mound.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Soto stands in now and watches strike one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-2.
Ball 2.
Yankees up by 3. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 gone now.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here in Queens, ready to begin the 8th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Williams, a 6'2" righty, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
First baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The Yanks trying to break this one open here in game 2 of the NLCS. To third. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled.
So Minter will take over.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Strike 2.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Popped up. Simeon. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
The 0-2. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And that's the third out. Back here at Citi Field, digging in, Jorge Polanco.
First baseman pitching for the
Paul
Yankees.
Blackburn gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
He makes the grab. One down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
For the Mets, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball in.
Here's a 1-1. And there's two down. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Brett Beatty looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Bellinger in a full sprint pulls it down and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one to first. Polanco steps on the bag. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Now pitching for the Mets.
So they turn to their closer, Luke Weaver.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ball one.
That's too low. Ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Making a move at first. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Jason Dominguez.
That's a ball.
Pitch out, but no action. And the 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one
Up
out.
next for the Yankees, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Bench should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And next for New York, Jose Caballero.
Shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Ball. That pitch is out.
On the ground, out to short. Lindor on to first. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball that's outside.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Carson Bean.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
0-1. Nope, outside.
Here's a 2-2. Gets under it and pops it up. McMahon. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Ronnie Mauricio trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. To the right side. Knocks it down. Bednar is just 1 strike away. And that's it. They punched their ticket to the World Series. For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, I'm John Shambi saying goodbye. Thanks for watching the semifinal round on the show.
Por tu cara